Leaders of the Wellborn Community Center tell us they are struggling to keep afloat. Last year, their longtime treasurer was arrested for felony embezzlement. And now COVID-19 has forced them to cancel their spring fundraiser. News 3's Clay Falls is live at Wellborn tonight, where neighbors say money raised would have helped them clean the historic cemetery.
The Wellborn Cemetery is the final resting place for some of Brazos County's earliest settlers. You probably recognize some of their names, including ones by me, including the Reuter and Dowling families. Volunteers that run things here say they need help keeping the cemetery and their community center alive. Stepping through the cemetery is like walking back in time.
It is important because a lot of the families that are here and buried here, they don't have any family remaining. So it's important just to keep it nice and upkept.
Christy Poole keeps the records at the cemetery and is treasurer of the Wellborn Community Center. She said they're stretched thin. There aren't enough volunteers to keep the cemetery maintained. They had to cancel their spring fundraiser, and events haven't been happening at the community center due to coronavirus.
We depend on money from the rentals.
To make matters worse, a lot of their money is still tied up in court. Last July, their former treasurer, Mary Beth Hammock, was arrested for embezzling nearly $100,000.
Now it's a waiting game between the DA's office and the defendant's attorneys and how that works out. So it could be months, it could be a year or two before things are worked out there.
In the meantime, they say they need more volunteers and financial help.
We accept it all. Anything is welcome.
And polo, yeah. I checked with the district attorney's office today. They tell me a status hearing for Mary Beth Hammock was scheduled for March, but it was canceled due to COVID-19. No trial date has been set. Live in Wellborn, Clay Falls, News 3.
Clay, thank you. Well, you can now